How bad it's snowing here in Green Bay right now as we're reaching the first third down. Or it's the first drive we won a toss. And this cold weather could affect the Texans. Like I said, we don't get snow down here, you know. Snow's in North Texas, but not down here, the southern part. Oh, shit. 3rd and 6. They're showing blitz. They're showing blitz. First down. Yes, baby. First down, Brock. Oh, he fumbled. Son of a bitch. Fuck. Get to Rodgers. He caught that? No way. Who's the flag on? Damn it. I gotta get the stop here. Fumble. Houston's got it. Yep. Yep, we got it, baby. All right, Brock, you gotta get rid of. Run, 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 run. Yes! Mercy, why not? We've gone for it in similar situations like this before, so I totally agree with this call. With the snowing conditions and stuff, I say just go for it. Shit! No! For the hard count here. They're going for it. Damn it, they made it. Son of a bitch, I thought we had him here. Fuck. Damn it. Defensive line can't get to the quarterback now. What the fuck's going on? Look at that separation right there. Come on, Kareem. You're supposed to be on him. So my boy Braxton Miller is now officially hurt, and he hasn't gotten up yet. I think he's got to separate his shoulder. Touchdown! Yes! Same guy who fumbled earlier. Same guy who scored doing a Lambo leap. Nope. He didn't get it. That's short. He didn't get to it. Yep. Texans ball. Take over, baby. How was he open on that play like that? Oh my God, Charles James fell. Man, you suck, Charles James. You suck. Oh, they cut your sorry ass. You suck. How the hell did he catch that? Damn, that was beautiful right there. I'm not gonna lie, man. I ain't no hater. That was a good catch. That was a really good catch. That was a nice flip reversal there. Completely threw the whole defense off. Yep. Hey, you know, it was a close game. Could have went either way. DeAndre Hopkins got in. Touchdown, Texans. We're attempting the onside kick now. Not even close. First of all, I just want to say congratulations to Green Bay Packers fans for winning this game. Final score 21-13. The same score last week. Ain't a coincidence. Give a shout out to Junior Channel, Breaking News Update, Dan the Man, Matt Ogden, Nick Fargo, Lombardi League, Green Bay Chris, Packers Revolution, Noel. I don't know if there's any other Packers fans that were on my channel or on Facebook after that, so we'll go ahead and just talk about the game and just go from there. I'm freezing my fucking ass off, and it's 55 degrees, but it's going to get to 30 tonight. And that just goes to show you, when you're a warmer climate team and you have to travel up to a colder city, you're at a very fair undisadvantage from the start. But there's really no excuse, because we won in Lambeau Field 8 years ago with Matt Schaub, and the weather was 3 degrees with like a 10-mile wind gust. So, I mean, you could, Packers fans could counter the argument and say, well, you did win in a much more colder environment than it was today. I think it was 30 degrees today in Lambeau Field. It was a wind gust of like 7 degrees northeast or whatever. I'm not a weather guy or whatever, but that's just what I looked up. Anyways, it was snowing. There were so many environmental conditions that affects the abilities for players to catch the ball. Players were slipping. Saw guys on my defensive line like Vince Wilfork slipped and busted his ass a couple of times. Looked like a fat slob when he slipped too. Then DeAndre Hopkins, wide open, ran a cross pattern route on 3rd and 13 and was wide open and dropped it. Normally he doesn't drop those kind of passes, but unfortunately, because of the extreme weather conditions, it made it impossible for guys to make plays. Also, it affected Green Bay, but I think the players on the Packers are probably more used to the weather. The first half was mostly defensive game. However, Green Bay did open up with a 7-0 lead. I think it was somewhere in the second quarter, around the 8-minute mark. And the Packers were up 7-0, and I think that was the score at halftime, if I'm correct. It was a really shitty-ass first half, and we just couldn't get anything going on both sides of the ball. I really felt like both defenses played really well, despite the fact that Green Bay had a lot of injuries. And the weather, like I said, the weather conditions really screwed both of us up. I just think Green Bay is more used to it. They're more used to playing in the cold than we are. So it probably affected us more in the long run. Because the second half, right off the bat, we started off I think Green Bay started off with a drive. We stopped them, and then we had our drive going. We ended up tying the game, moving the ball, connecting with our receivers and all that. No penalties on that drive, too, so that was also a good thing. So we tied it at 7. Then Aaron Rodgers just found like a deep pass to, I think it was either Cobb or it was Jordy Nelson. I think it was Cobb. It was wide open in the end zone, man. Charles James just slipped and fell and busted his ass, and blown coverage, I guess that's what you want to call it. So their receiver was wide open and scored and took a 14-7 lead. Then later on in the drive, the Packers scored again in the fourth quarter and took a 21-7 lead. And surprisingly, we marched. One thing I was surprised about Brock Osweiler was that we marched downfield right away and scored with about 1 minute and 40 seconds left. And I said, you know what? If you look at the stats of Brock Osweiler today, he was I think 13 for 21, argumentatively probably 70%. He threw for 13 yards, threw 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions and no fumbles. That's pretty good statistics for Brock Osweiler. Now, you could talk about we lost, and we did, but the stats today is definitely a lot different than it has been all season, or mostly of all season. In the last 2 or 3 weeks, you can see Brock Osweiler's gaining a lot of confidence. He's good at the check down. And like I said, he's good at connecting with his tight ends. If he could figure out a way to throw the ball a little deeper and try to get more yardage, I think he could be a phenomenal quarterback in the future. I truly say that. I mean it. I'm not trolling. I actually, truly mean it. So, anyways, we only lose by 8 points, so it's not like we got our ass kicked or nothing like that. It was a close game. I remember Packers Revolution was telling me in the comment section on Facebook, he was like, oh, we should have blown you out. Bullshit, dude. The whole first half, it was nothing but defensive stops. If it was warmer weather conditions, it would have been probably the same results, because our defenses are both basically the same, one and the same. Equal on both sides, in my opinion. The second half, it's just, that weather started affecting us, man. And the fact that on the offensive side of the ball, we were dropping passes on crucial third downs. And it's not going to win you games if you can't move the ball. But none to say, I got my Brock Osweiler jersey coming in the mail. So I'll be doing an unboxing for my Brock Osweiler jersey, and you guys are going to check that out. I don't think Brock is as bad as people say he is. They could say all they want about it. They think he sucks. I don't think he sucks. I actually think, if anything, he's improving. I think at the beginning of the season he sucked, but now he's actually improving. You can actually see where he's starting to gain that confidence in himself, like Joseph Timmy said. So, anyways, I don't know what Aaron Rodgers' stats was, but I could tell he probably threw for over 200 yards easily. I think he had a turnover in the first quarter. It was like a bad snap or whatever, and we ended up recovering it. So I felt like our goal line defense did really well today. It was an ugly game from start to finish, to tell you the truth. It was just one of those games where if you're a player on the field or a fan in the stands, you probably want to say, ooh, you're probably shivering, and you're like, man, I just want to get this shit over with and get the fuck out of here. So we lost 3 in a row now, 6-3, and then now we're 6-6. We're tied with the Titans now, depending on what the Colts do tomorrow. It'll be a 3-way tie, but we own the tiebreaker because we beat both of them. 3-0 in our division. The next 3 out of our 4 games are division opponents, and I truly believe that we can win all of our division games. Now put us at a minimum of 9-7, pinning that other game we still got. So anyways, Brock Osweiler doesn't suck, and if a lot of you guys think that, well, you can go screw yourselves, because he doesn't suck. And you will see next year, and I mark my words, he'll be a top 15 quarterback next year when he gains full confidence in himself. And he can learn how to throw like out route passes, give and goes, play action, stuff like that. If he starts to maximize on that, look out next year, because Brock Osweiler will be a top 15 ranked quarterback. Watch and see. And when I do my unboxing video, you guys are going to be so fucking jealous of the jersey I'm getting. It's a limited edition jersey. You're going to be begging for the website for me to send you one. You're going to be begging for a Brock Osweiler jersey. Watch. You're going to take time, but watch. He's going to get better. If he sucked as bad as you guys say he is, he wouldn't be 6-6 right now as a starting quarterback and 7-2 with the Denver Broncos. So that puts him overall at 13-8 as a starting quarterback in 21 starting games. There's a reason why that Bob McNair and Rich Smith went out of the line to go sign this guy, because they saw the true potential in him that I now finally see. When I didn't see it at the beginning, I was like everybody else. Oh, this guy's trash. He's horrible. He's garbage. He's never going to get better. He's throwing under 100 yards a game. The last 2 or 3 games, he's been averaging over 150 to 200 yards plus a game. He's actually been throwing less interceptions in the last 5 games than he's been throwing in the entire season. So he threw like 8. I think he threw 8 interceptions in the first 8 games, right? Because he was averaging an interception a game. And now we're on what, the 12th game. So in the last 4 games, he's only thrown about 3 or 4. So that's 8 interceptions versus 4. So okay. So he'll probably throw maybe 15 at the end of the year, but I mean, no quarterback's perfect. He's still got a lot of room to grow. We still got a lot of time to work with him. I think Brock Osweiler, I think we're getting onto something here. I think you sense it too. I think we're sensing something brewing here in Houston. I think we got a franchise quarterback in the making. Ah, shit, that watered down. We got a franchise quarterback in the making. And you guys will see next year. Mark my words. When Brock Osweiler takes the field next year with his second-year contract, you're going to see a different quarterback with a different perspective. And remember who we got. We got working with him now. We got Bill O'Brien. He's the predecessor. He's Bill Belichick's predecessor, protege. He's going to be able to train Brock Osweiler and make him better. Anyways, we've been talking about Brock Osweiler for too long now. When I get my unboxing jersey, you guys are going to be shitting your fucking pants waiting for a Brock Osweiler jersey. Watch. When I get my limited edition Brock Osweiler, you're going to be begging for a fucking jersey. So anyways, I'm pretty much spit my crow out. I already congratulated Packers fans. Gave you guys props for winning a tough game in a tough environment in the frozen tundra. The field conditions suck, so you guys need to fix that immediately. I'm going to request that the next time we go there, because we're a warmer climate, so we need traction with the ground. So we need to file a complaint on that. And anyways, God damn. Have a peppermint. I guess I'm going to go ahead and sign out. And Texans fans, if you're watching this, Joseph Timmy, H-Town Nation, Amanda Turner, Alex Gonzalez, the new video maker. Please sub this channel. I'm going to put it at the bottom of the description. He's new. He just joined the Texans trash talk of ass kicking and trash talking, baby. He's in the group of Texan Nation. And I'll give my preview or hate week to the Colts next week. We got 2 video makers. I think Naptown's Finest 97, Shelby Gaiman, and TTC Savior if he decides to come back. I don't know what his situation is. I hope he's doing all right. And I'll be giving my hate week next week against the Colts. And I'll be looking forward to slapping some motherfuckers around and taking some names and owning some motherfuckers like I always do in this bitch. And me and Brock Osweiler, we will be back. Until then, Texan Nation, congratulations, Packers fans, again. To all my Texans, band of misfits on YouTube, don't worry. You know, you got to see the light at the end of the tunnel. You got to look at the bigger picture here. We're only going to get better. We got the pieces here. We're only going to get better. And I truly sense that. And time will come. So anyways, it's the smartest, intelligent man alive in the universe. The leader of Texan Nation. And I'm signing out.